Modern-day technology can make even the worst voice sound angelic, and many productions edit and auto-tune their performers' voices. Is Descendants one of them? Well, the franchise had amazing musical pieces which made their way to Billboard charts, but were the cast members singing, or other people were doing the singing for them? Welcome to Riveted, and in this video, we've broken down everything for you. Stick around for the most shocking revelations. Before we get into the specifics of who sings and who doesn't sing, let us know what you think of the live performance they did at the show Good Morning America. Most fans said that the cast members sounded very weird, and others defended them by saying that it's very hard to sing and dance at the same time, especially for people who've not been doing it professionally. The cast of Descendants is made up of many more actors who are probably not singers. For this reason, Disney has to outsource to make the show perfect. The prettiest actors don't necessarily make the best singers, but for a company like Disney, image is a priority. Then there's the pressure of keeping up with already set standards. Over-perfected, plastic-sounding vocals have become the expected standard for commercial pop music, and big companies like Disney would be reluctant to stray from the norm. Of course, there are actors in Descendants who might be questionable. Then there are others who are musical geniuses. Take Kristen Chenoweth, for instance. How can we ever doubt that she actually sings? For decades, she's been blessing the world with her vocals, and she continues to entertain her fans without any disappointments. And now, let's break it down even further to know which actors sing and those who don't sing. Dove Cameron. Dove certainly sounds impressive on the Descendants movies, and she's one of the cast members fans actually saw recording some of the songs. The young star promised to release her own music and shared a snippet of what people should expect on her Instagram. Many people said that she looks and sounds like an angel. However, there's a live performance of Dove Cameron which left fans with a lot of questions. She sang If Only at the D23 Expo in Anaheim, and viewers noticed that she sounded way different from the video. According to the comments, there's a high chance that she might have been sick while performing, but we can't tell for sure. Some fans said that she sounded better with auto-tune, and they insisted that Dove Cameron can't sing live. Harsh, right? Well, there are other times she sang live on other platforms, and Dove sounded terrific. We can safely say that she's one of the people who actually sings on Descendants. It may be edited to sound better, but her natural voice is also remarkable. Booboo Stewart. Booboo had an early introduction to the world of entertainment thanks to his father, Nils Allen Stewart, a professional stuntman and stunt coordinator. During the first round of auditions, Stewart read for the part of Prince Ben, but the producers decided to cast a non-dancer to show the awkwardness and vulnerability, and Mitchel was perfect for the role. We know Booboo as an actor, but his career was about to take a different direction before he started acting. Stewart formed with the musical group T-Squad in 2006 and performed with them for the next 2 years. We do not doubt that Booboo actually sings on the Descendants franchise, where he has participated in over 10 songs. Of late, he seems to be concentrating on his band, That Band Honey, and also live performances. The band performed live at Disneyland Resort's Disney Channel Fan Fest on Saturday, April 27, 2019 at Paradise Bay in Disney California Adventure. His voice, the dancing, and how he engaged the crowd was simply perfect. Mitchel Hope. Mitchel Hope is the only Australian actor on the cast of Descendants. People didn't know much about him until he was cast on Descendants as Ben. He was just about to quit acting, but before he was cast on Descendants, and now there's no looking back. We know that dancing isn't one of his greatest strongholds, but can the talented actor sing? Unlike most of the Descendants cast members, Mitchel doesn't have a musical history. In fact, most fans doubt whether Mitchel actually sings in the Descendants franchise. Well, he sings, but not in all the songs. Hope sang It's Going Down and Chillin' Like a Villain. However, Lewis is featured on the Descendants soundtrack, providing King Ben's singing voice. Lewis is also the voice behind You and Me. Jeff Lewis rose to fame when he was a contestant on The Voice Season 4 on Team Usher. Apart from his music on Descendants, there's nothing else which suggests that Mitchel is a singer. Sofia Carson. There's no way we can doubt Sofia's musical prowess. She's one person who sounds exactly the same in her videos and on her live performances. Sofia has an impressive net worth of $6 million, and Descendants was her first significant role, so she obviously didn't get rich acting. Sofia accumulated most of her wealth as a singer. In 2012, Carson was signed with BMI as a singer-songwriter. She has performed in NBC's 2015 Thanksgiving Day Parade, ABC's Disney Parks Christmas Celebration, Univision's Felice 2016, and the 2016 Radio Disney Music Awards. At the 2017 Capitol 4th, an annual concert at the United States Capitol in celebration of Independence Day, and so much more. The young star continues to bless her fans with her remarkable talent, and she gets better every time she sings. There's so much more in store for her, and we can safely conclude that Sofia Carson actually sings on the Descendants franchise. We don't know about Evie's sweetheart Doug because there's barely any footage of him singing, but it's okay. Sofia effortlessly sings for both of them. Sarah Jeffery. Audrey is definitely one person who took us by surprise. Viewers barely got the chance to hear her sing in Descendants 1, and many probably assumed that she wasn't a good singer. Audrey may not have been in Descendants 2, but when she came back in D3, she went for everything she deserved. Back in 2015, Sarah Jeffery did an a cappella cover for Taylor Swift's song, but fans didn't really get to listen to it until recently when they heard Queen of Mean. Who knew that Sarah Jeffery had it in her? The song is by far one of the best Descendants songs since it first premiered in 2015. At this rate, she may as well take up music as another career. Disney released a behind-the-scenes footage where Sarah Jeffery was recording the song, and it was unbelievable. Even Kenny Ortega couldn't believe that she was that good, and he went ahead and hugged her as soon as she left the booth. Fans of Aladdin know that the high notes on Queen of Mean sound a lot like Speechless, and that's a huge compliment. Well, Sarah hasn't talked about pursuing a musical career anytime soon, but if she does venture into music, she will have many fans. Ann McClain. China's career began in 2005 when she was 7 years old, acting in the film The Gospel. She started singing with her sisters from a young age, and the soundtrack from A&T Farm catapulted the music career. McClain sings 6 songs and 2 solos with her sisters on the soundtrack, which debuted in the Billboard 200 at number 29 with 14,000 copies sold in its first week. On the soundtrack, McClain sang her version of Tao Cruz's Dynamite. 2014, she appeared on the reality singing competition series ABC's Sing Your Face Off and was the youngest contestant on the show, winning the show's first season. So, we can already establish that China is a fantastic singer, and we can bet that China actually sings in the Descendants franchise. She has a YouTube channel with her sister where they did a lot of singing and sounded incredible. The channel has been dormant for about a year, but we hope to get some magic soon. Thomas Doherty. Does this Scottish actor sing as well as his love Dove? Well, Doherty completed studies in musical theatre at the world-class MGA Academy of Performing Arts in Edinburgh, Scotland. Doherty's bio indicates that he's a singer, but there's not much about his music online. Apart from Descendants, he also sang in The Lodge several times, which means he must be pretty good at it. We believe he actually sings on the franchise, even though his voice may be edited. Cameron Boyce. It's still disheartening to talk about Cameron Boyce, but he left an incredible legacy, and we will remember him for a very long time. We already know that he was a fantastic dancer and a terrific actor. Well, Cameron was also an excellent singer, and he started singing when he was very young. The earliest recording we have of his musical prowess is a beautiful rendition of I'll Be There. Viewers also saw him play the guitar while singing several times, and he's one of the cast members we saw actually recording the Descendants songs. He never really talked about plans to take up music seriously, but Cameron would have been great. Many tributes of Cameron included several videos where he sang while playing the guitar. He was multi-talented, and his loss is quite a big blow to the entertainment industry. Brenna D'Amico. Brenna is definitely a sensational singer, and there's no doubt that she was actually singing in Descendants. She started participating in musical theater productions when she was 8 years old, and Brenna has been hooked ever since. She doesn't sing much, but Brenna always gets positive reviews from the videos she posts on social media while singing. The young star has a YouTube channel, which also has been dormant for quite some time. Well, Brenna, it's probably time to bring the magic back to life. If she decided to seriously pursue a musical career, there's no doubt that she'd be a force to be reckoned with. Brenna is also passionate about playing musical instruments such as the piano and the guitar. Then we have other great actors on Descendants, such as Cheyenne Jackson. Forget what you've heard on Glee or Descendants. Have you ever heard Cheyenne singing live? He has a very powerful voice, and his stage presence is out of this world. He joined the cast of Descendants and only got to sing the duet with Mao, but Disney released another sing-along song, Hades Rocks. The only thing which rocks more than his incredible acting is his fantastic voice. Cheyenne is one person who definitely needs to sing more often. It's not fair to keep that incredible voice to himself, right? So yes, auto-tunes will always be there, but we can agree that most of the Descendants cast members actually sing pretty well. Who is your favorite singer in Descendants, and who do you think still has a long way to go in terms of music? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. And remember to subscribe to Riveted, because we publish amazing videos daily.